Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. But I'm waiting on Cassandra to get here. She'll be here after a while shortly, I guess. She has some family things going on, and we want to send our prayers out to Cassandra. And everything to her and her family. It's never easy when you lose a loved one. It's always not it's unbearable. To even bury a loved one. So we want to make sure we send our blessings and prayers out to her, and everything. But like I say, I always say we need donations. Like right now, it's raining outside. The unfortunates are outside, but we did find in Just Me TT area where they were giving wood away. They have wood that they're going to give away to the unfortunate. You know, all they got to do is come by and pick it up. Hey, Legging baby, just come by and pick it up. You know, and she's going to take some of the wood out to some of the places where up under the bridge and things like that where the unfortunate hang out at, and she's going to take wood over there, and she's going to be doing a good deed. What's going on, Cassandra? What's going on, Tari? So y'all, please donate any clothes you got: socks, thermals, shirts, t-shirts, jackets, stocking caps, beanies, hats. Stuff them little things. The earmuffs, earmuffs. That'd be really, really helpful. I'm telling y'all, you just don't know how helpful it would be. Let me drop the link, Cassandra. It would be a lot of help. Not only that, you'll be helping somebody else, and you'll be also showing your love. And do you know, once you start doing things like that, do you know how you start feeling? You start like, dang, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. And you might even lead up with a smile because you did well. You did an onward thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you do onward things, it makes you feel a certain kind of way. I just want to say that. I'm gonna say it again. When you do onward things for people, you do feel a certain type of way. And if you're a person that have done onward things for a person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly the feeling that you get when you do it for people. You see what I'm saying? And the love you show other people, you don't know how much love you can give. You'll get back. You'll get a lot of love back. Lots of love. I'm telling y'all. Please just donate to the unfortunate. That's all. Just all I ask. Hey, friend, what's going on, co-host? Hey.
Hey friend, what you doing?
Listen to this rain. That got me. Done poured me a glass of wine up. Listen to the rain, and so that's about it. And Sabrina won't start crying every time I get on live. I don't know what problem be. I thought she liked StreamYard.
Yeah, she wanted a little attention too.
Uh-huh. Every time I get on StreamYard, she gets started. She get the crying. So let's get started. We're gonna talk about the night. The night to cut up night. It's Friday. Just got paid. Some of us just got paid now. I'm put it like that. So what you got going on now? You said you had some things about Jaguar, right? Let's get into that. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I watched the video. I watched the video of her telling about her life story, and oh girl, been through it.
Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she done been through a lot. What's going on, Tari? My brother, Miss Leggin, my sister. Yeah, she said she when she first started coming out talking about how, and I could tell by the things she was saying, and some of the face expression she was giving out that she been through a lot. I believe she been through a lot. Yeah, she's been through a lot.
She said she had a baby when she was
We still here, girl.
14. Can you hear me?
Hmm.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead, sister. I can hear you. Oh yeah, I
She
can hear
said
you.
she had.
I can hear
She
you.
said she had a baby when she was 14. The baby didn't live long, and not long after the baby died, the baby daddy got killed, and she saw it.
Oh no.
And then she
So
had
that was some
another
trauma.
son.
That's trauma, right?
Yep.
That's trauma right there to her. That's trauma.
Yeah, she said the dude had just put her in the cab and she was driving off and she heard some shots. She looked back and she shot. She saw them. She put a knife to the cab driver neck, made him turn around, and she said he died in her arms.
Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. So you just don't know the things people being went through all their life, and you just don't know about people. The people go through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Mm,
goodness.
and she done been through it. She been through it. You know her. She had another son that got killed. She just got that one son now. He got autism. I saw him on one of her lives. He's very intelligent. He got autism, but he's smart as hell.
Is this real smart? What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know she even had any kids.
Mm-hmm. Her other
Okay.
son got killed. Her other
Yeah.
son got killed at a party. She done been
Yeah.
through it. She done been through it. And she was, you could tell, cause some of the stuff she had to stop and think about how she wanted to say it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and remembering and reliving some of it. She was literally in tears. Oh,
Hi,
girl, done
Sarah.
been through it.
Hi, Sarah. Yeah.
And
Dang.
thank everybody for sending me the condolences. I thank y'all very much.
Yeah, girl. I knew she been through a lot. But anytime anytime you're up in you're in the music industry, you're gonna go through a lot. You know what I'm talking about?
A lot of this was before she even got in the music industry.
What? Hey, TT baby, for real?
And then she said she was working at a call center for sex work, for where they call in for the sex workers or whatever, where they talk. You know how they had a
Yeah.
line where they. She said she had that, and she went to the boss and set up another thing where they could sit and have, like, I guess you would say, like, parties where the girls go out. And she said she blew the business up. Then she went in business for herself, doing the same thing, setting the parties up, having the girls come out the whole 9 yards.
Why not? You making somebody else money. Why not make yourself some money? Why
hmm
make somebody why make somebody successful when and with what you're doing, and you can go ahead and be successful on your own ideas and what you on your own things that you do. You see what I'm saying? Why not?
Yep,
I
yep,
don't
you
blame her for
so
that.
right.
I don't blame her for that. So
She,
I took some of the things that you sent me, and I was going through a lot of them, and this one of them I just really want was one I couldn't really hear. It was too low. It's one about the explosion of the whole town. I couldn't get it. It was too low. I couldn't hear it.
I done sent you so much.
It was where the whole town just disappeared. The whole little community disappeared. It had a big old explosion. And when they exploded, everybody was like, they knew something was going on because when they exploded, they took the whole little city within the whole row of houses. I'm sorry, the whole little community. They took the whole community with them. And you send it to me. You don't, girl, don't worry about it, girl. I know, girl. Don't worry about it. I know how it is.
It wasn't when they dropped the bomb in Philadelphia. I thought I sent you that one too.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we dropped the bomb in Philadelphia. I couldn't hear it. It was so low. I was so doggone mad. It is
Yeah,
sad.
that's when they dropped that bomb on them black folks in Philadelphia in 1985.
But Phyllis said, because I couldn't hear it. It was so low. How'd you hear that, girl? It was so loud on low.
I remember hearing about that. I remember when it happened. I remember when it was all over the news where they had dropped that bomb. And at the time, the mayor of Philadelphia was a black man, and it was black people. Their last name was Africa, and it was the I don't know if
Hey,
I
hey,
sent you the
family.
one. Well, one of the surviving aunties, she was there. I mean, she survived. They killed about 7 kids, and they dropped the bomb. They was going, they was like, they lived in Philadelphia, but they was living off the grid,
Yeah.
and they was going against the government and all that kind of stuff. I don't forgot exactly what it
Come on
was,
now.
and they
Yeah.
was trying to evict them out that house, and they wouldn't leave that house, and
Yeah.
they just went in there and dropped the bomb on them.
But
Killed about 7 kids.
who did the United States drop the bomb?
The mayor signed the order. I remember watching the news thing of the mayor, and he signed the order, and them black folks was mad because it took out where they was, and basically that whole road where they was at, and they said that fire burned for 3 days.
God, dog. I didn't hear. I don't know how I didn't hear about that.
I remember when it happened.
Dang. I didn't hear about that. And when I was trying to hear it, I'm like, it was so doggone low, girl. I was trying. My ear was really hustling. Girl, I was just really trying to.
Yeah,
I couldn't really hear that good. I'm like, dang, what about Philadelphia? The whole road, the whole community. What they saying?
yep, they was trying to get them people out that house, and they wouldn't leave. And I don't remember exactly. I know they was trying to get them people out that house, number one. And they wouldn't leave, and there was some black people, and they were living off the grid. They were raising their kids. They were homeschooling their kids. You know, they went out into the community to get, little stuff they needed, but they was basically their own little family. They didn't believe in what the average American believed in.
Yeah, like the Amish people. Amish forget. What do
Yeah.
they call?
And
People.
they had changed their last name to Africa. All them last name was Africa. And it was a family of them. And they had about 7, 8 kids, and they said they killed about 7 of the kids.
Shut
And the
up.
mama and the daddy. And the auntie said she was up in there, and she said, I'm living proof because I was there. I was just one of the survivors.
My God.
And that was in 1985.
I don't remember that though. I don't remember. I've been trying to think, but I don't remember that. I'm keep focused, going through my mind, straight through my mind. But that's crazy, ain't it?
Yep.
So it's kind of like what it is now. How they try to get the people out their houses now by evicting them. They might throw some up over there on their ass and they try to get them up out of there. Then that's the case. They were desperate.
Yep. I don't forgot exactly what the whole thing was. I need to go look it up again. But I know that was part of it because I remember that. I remember seeing it on the news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to stop and say today is Toya's 4-month anniversary on her sobriety. All right.
Yeah, Toya.
Yeah,
Keep up
Toya.
the good
Yeah.
work.
All right. Yeah. I did share her coins on my community wall, and I also put the I guess it's a poem or whatever it is. I also put that on my community wall. So yeah, she got 4 months in, y'all. She going strong, y'all. Yeah, congratulations, Toya girl. Keep on pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
You got us on. We got your back. We fighting for you.
Yeah, I know. Right. Tori said they kept it hidden. Yeah, Tori, I ain't heard nothing about that, man. I'm surprised I'm hearing what Sucker sent me.
Yep, I remember it just like was a news flash because everybody was upset and then couldn't believe that they actually dropped a bomb in the middle of Philadelphia on people in modern day time like that. Because the only other time that they done actually dropped the bomb on American people when they dropped the bomb on Black Wall Street.
Yeah. Yeah, my goodness. Oh, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go do me some research on that. I'm gonna go read that. I'm gonna go read it up. I'm gonna look and read it up. I wonder if they make a documentary of it about it. Anything? I wonder they make a documentary of it.
They might got a little short one, but I that came down my timeline on TikTok. That's why I sent it to you. Cause I remember when it happened.
Yeah. I what was I at? I didn't even remember that. I don't know where I could have been. I can remember that. I don't know.
You was 18 years old doing your thing.
Oh, my bad. I sure was. Tori said that was the first HBCU was in Philadelphia. Golly. Yep. But I'm gonna get to this video right quick, y'all, because I was very disturbed. Let's see what I'm talking about here.
Right to travel.
Yes, sir.
Hey, good morning, sir. And with the Texas Highway Patrol, now you're stopped today because your speed was confirmed over the speed limit back there. Let's see your license and your insurance, please.
So you're saying I violated some sort of transportation code?
Yes, sir. Speeding.
Okay.
I need to see your driver's license and your insurance, please, and we can talk.
Okay. Well, I'm letting you know that I'm not here in a commercial capacity.
Okay.
I'm not carrying people for a fee, and I'm not carrying any cargo for a fee.
Okay.
I'm actually just traveling.
Right.
So those laws are actually for commercial reasons, not for personal reasons. Not for.
Okay, sir. Yeah. I just need to see your driver's license and proof of insurance for the vehicle. Okay.
Okay. I don't. There's not a crime that's been committed. So
yes, sir. The speed limit here is 65, and your speed was confirmed over the speed limit.
Okay.
You're traveling on a public roadway.
Okay. Again, that is. Make sure we're recording this. That is for. There you go. That is for a commercial vehicle. I'm not a commercial vehicle. Those
Okay.
speed limits are set for commercial vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
Okay.
I need to see your driver's
Am I
license.
under arrest?
Technically, this is an arrest. You're not.
Okay.
You are not being
Okay.
placed under
If
arrest
I'm-
and going to jail.
Okay. If this
Sir,
is a custodial
sir,
arrest. This is a
listen.
custodial arrest, right? Okay. What department are you with?
Texas Department of Public Safety.
Okay.
With
What's
the
your
Texas
name?
Highway Patrol.
What's your name?
I'm Trooper Taylor.
Trooper Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Trooper Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Am I under arrest? Is this a custodial arrest?
Yes.
Okay. Can you go ahead and read me my Miranda rights, please? My Miranda warnings. You said I'm under arrest. Okay, that's the law. Is that now I want you to give me my Miranda warnings.
For what reason?
Because you said I'm under arrest.
That's right. Like I said, it's a traffic arrest. It's a traffic stop.
Okay.
Okay.
The law doesn't differentiate whether it's traffic or murder. Okay. If I'm under arrest, then you are required to give me my Miranda rights. Go ahead and give me my Miranda rights.
Okay. All right. As evidence against you in court, you have the right to have a lawyer present to it before and during any questioning by peace officers or attorneys representing the state. If you are too poor to hire a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed by the court to advise you before and during any questioning. You have the right to terminate this interview at any time. Now, I need to see your driver's license and your proof of insurance for the vehicle.
Okay. So you said I have the right to remain silent, correct?
Right. You don't have
Okay.
to say anything.
Right.
I need to see your
If-
driver's license and your insurance.
Anything I say can and be used against me in a court of law. Is
Right.
that correct? If I give you my driver's license and I give you proof of insurance, you can use that against me in a court of law. So why would I want to give that to you? I'm gonna
Because
go
it is
ahead and
required
exercise.
by law.
No, you just said anything I say can be used against me.
Right.
So if I give you something, it can be used against me. Okay. Why would I give you something that can be used
Because
against me?
it's
You
required
told me
by
that.
law.
No, you told me that was a right. I have the right. So I'm gonna exercise my right to remain silent. I want my attorney since I'm under arrest. Okay. And I am going to exercise the fact that I can't give you anything because you can use that against me.
I'm not trying to use anything against you.
Well, you could, but you could. Is the thing. You want to read those Miranda rights again?
Sir, to operate a vehicle on the roadway, you are required to have your driver's license, okay?
Sir,
And you're required to
if
follow
I'm
the speed
under,
limit.
if I'm operating under a commercial reason, okay, not if I am just traveling. I told you I am just traveling in my private conveyance. So that law does not apply to me. So now you don't have probable cause anymore. Am I
Yes,
free
do
to go?
have- No, you are not free to go.
Okay.
Sir,
I suggest you call your supervisor right here because you obviously don't understand the law. You just read me my Miranda rights.
okay.
Okay.
Listen, I need your driver's license and proof of insurance. The faster we do that, the faster we can both get out of here.
Sir. Sir.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're very clear on this. You read my Miranda rights. You want to read them again?
No, sir.
Okay. So I am not going to answer any questions. I'm going to remain silent.
That's fine.
I cannot give you anything because if I give you something, that you can use that against me in a court of law.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Sir,
Do you understand that?
understand what?
That if I give you something, you can use that against me in a court of law. Why would I give you something?
Because it's required by law.
Okay.
You broke the law. You were traveling at a speed
Okay.
greater
If
than
I'm
the speed
under
limit.
arrest, I'll be glad to ID.
Okay, let me see some identification.
I give you a verbal ID.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. If you say I'm under arrest, then I'll give you a verbal ID. I don't see how I could be under arrest when I haven't broken the
Okay.
law.
What's your verbal ID?
Okay. First name is Edward.
That's EDWARD?
Correct.
Okay. So do you have a driver's license?
Sir, I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay.
Just as you read my Miranda rights.
Do you have proof of financial responsibility for the vehicle?
I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay. All right. Well,
Am I free to go?
no.
Okay.
All right. So do you have any suspensions, any warrants on your license right now?
Sir, I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay. All righty, sir. Well, here's the deal. Back there at FM 523, your speed was confirmed at 92 miles per hour. Okay? Speed limit here is 65. So you are going to receive a citation for your speed today, okay? Do you have insurance for the truck?
Sir, again,
Okay, I'll check it on my
You're
side.
con-
Just
you're
hang on
conti-
one second. All right, sir. You just sign here on the X. And signing here, it's not a plea of guilt. It's a promise to make contact with the court. You're going to make contact with Judge Davis here in Angleton on or before February 6th. All right?
Can I see that?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I disagree with this.
Okay. You're not going to sign it?
I like my attorney now since I'm under arrest.
Okay. So are you going to sign this or no?
I would like my attorney, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, this has all your information on it and what you need to do to be able to contact Judge Davis, okay? There's a phone number and an address on there, okay? All right, sir. Well, just be safe driving, okay? And slow it down a little bit.
Wow. You see how they play the mind games with him like that?
He telling the truth. He telling the truth because you don't have to have a driver's license unless you. A lot of people don't know that driver's license is a privilege, and you don't have to have a driver's license unless you're doing commerce over the highways. That's in the state of Texas also. You do not have to have a driver's license. You are not all these tickets we get for speeding is illegal because they don't have the right to give you no ticket for speeding if you're not handling commerce. That means if you're not traveling the road making money. Like you said, carrying passengers for money or doing business, transporting goods. I got a law book out over here right now, some law books of Texas. I think they 2019, 2020, and it precisely says that.
Mm.
And a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that. Thank you. That's what I say all the time. We be learning shit. We be learning stuff over here all the time. That's why we always get some wise stuff. We get some wisdom over here. You won't never leave this show. I promise you, without knowing something that you didn't even know. You heard me? I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't know that. My son gave me a stack of them books. I don't know where he got them from. And I read that in them books. The driver's license are only required if you are doing commerce over state highways.
Y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. I sure appreciate it, Queen Kings and Queens. Dang, I didn't know that, but you know what you said. A lot of people don't know that. If a lot of people knew that, a lot of people wouldn't have tickets and none of that. But he was going 90 something. He was going 92. He was going 92.
Yep.
He was speeding, wasn't he?
Yep. And also I did a little research on this too because I've been seeing too many videos come across my timeline. So I did a little research myself. Mm-hmm. When you talking to the judge, the district attorney, anybody down there, police, if you say you understand, that means you are under their foot and you are agreeing to the contracts because all them tickets and anything you go to court for, even if you supposedly commit a crime, when they say, do you understand? You say yes. That means you is agreeing with that contract. You supposed to say, I overstand. It's a lot. And when they take you to court, because we all got straw men, and I've been trying to figure out how to, because too many of them come through there, and I did look it up. Everybody do got a straw man on their social security number. And when you say I understand to them people, you agreeing to the contract with the bond already on your social security number. They are actually the people that's handling your trustee. They already know you got this bond. You don't know it.
What?
And that's part of the reason why they send so many people to jail, because they get paid. It ain't the state paying them. They getting paid off your bond. That's why you got a birth certificate.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I said, because I've been trying to figure out what these people talk about. We not really consented. When you go to court, you basically going to maritime court. and you under maritime law. Maritime law is for on the sea, on the waters.
Okay.
They're supposed to take you to common law, and the maritime law is under British law,
Okay.
and they take everybody to maritime court. In which we don't know this, we think we going to court because that's how they got it set up, and they didn't teach us nothing because they
Right.
made sure to keep us dumb so they could keep getting over on us.
Right.
If
So
you
you got.
if you know the rules, it's some rules and stuff you're supposed to say, and you ask for common law court.
Yeah.
Oh, they got to get up and get up out of there. They be trying to get you out of there so you can shut up. I seen a video, white man telling him, he said, I'm a man of flesh and blood. I'm not dead. Our birth certificates, this is what a lot of people don't understand. Our birth certificates actually consider us as dead, not alive.
Why is that? I mean, how is it? Why and how
So
is it?
they can keep using our social security numbers. When they give us that birth certificate and that social security number, they open a bond up on us. You got a bond, you got to attach to your name. A lot of people say, "No, you can't do it. You can't do this. You can't do that. You ain't got no money here. You ain't got no money there." But it's too many people, too many videos I've been watching, been actually showing the statutes that say it in American law. It actually say that you got a straw man.
A straw man.
And the more college degrees you get, the bond go up. If you go into the military, the bond go up. There's more money added to it. And that's the reason why
Military too. Even for the military too.
if you go to the military, it go up because you actually putting your life on the line whether you go to war or not when you go to the military. And that's the reason why they don't give people nothing but $255 when they die from their Social Security money. Because they know people don't know how to go get the money that's actually yours. All you got to set yourself up as a sovereign, not a citizen. Because if you say you're a citizen, they can use it against you, and you have to go to the maritime court.
Shut your mouth.
I've been seeing it too much. It's been coming down my timeline too much. So I be doing a little research here and there, and I kept hearing about the Black's Law Dictionary. So I went to find out what the hell is the Black's Law Dictionary.
I've heard
And
it
it's
before. I heard Black Law Dictionary. I've heard of that.
yeah, and it's a dictionary with a lot of the legal terms in there that the average person don't know. And they said the best lawyers in the world keep one in their briefcase.
Shut up. Towards their face. Girl, wow. Man, say what? What you say? See that? Stuff we don't be knowing. Let's get to this to the next one.
Yeah, I know why they want to shut down TikTok. Videos like this. Share this with someone you love, care, and respect. And this is for educational purposes only. No plate, no license, no problem. How many of y'all knew this? And he made $250,000 because he sued. Run that video. Comment below. Let's blow this video up if it's true for California.
Traffic book right here. And if you read down below, public note, public servant officer, it pretty much says to him, when a cop pulls me over, you're losing potato chips. But when a cop pulls me over, the first thing I do is I ask him, what's your emergency and how may I assist you? And he's going to ask for my driver's license and insurance or whatever. And I said, well, before we go there, I need you to fill this out. And I take that sheet of paper out of there and hand it to him. Before we can go any further, you need to fill this out. Once he reads this, it already puts him on notice that I'm not playing games with him. Then you open up the book, and that is so poignant. And here's the case I won against Harris County. Harris County, I always take my name out because I'm not going to give my name until you can give me what's called, and police always call it, it's RAS. What's your RAS? And they automatically assume I'm a cop because I'm using their lingo. And what RAS stands for, reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. Okay, you don't have that. Okay, what's your SAF? Single articulable fact. Well, you don't have that either. Okay, you've just basically said that there's no reason to pull me over because you haven't seen a crime. Okay, here's the case I won against Harris County. You can see the stamps and date, and they ended up buying me a brand new Porsche 911 Turbo all-wheel drive convertible with them pulling me over and letting me spend a night in jail. So, and here's the lawsuit, and I've got these for everybody to see, and you can see that it's all put together. And there it is, signed by the DA and stamped, showing they lost the case.
And they lost it, and they paid
And
you
I
what?
sued them.
And what did you win?
$250,000 for a night in jail. And then Supreme Court says no license necessary to drive an automobile public highways. Now these are all documented. So what this is called stare decisis. Okay, we're running a case that's already been won in the Supreme Court, and they're in violation of their oath of office when they don't pay attention. My license plate doesn't give you. If you look at my license plate, the license plate alone says I'm not in commerce. Now, if I have a license plate like this car over here and that car over there, they all have license plates. License plates mean I'm engaged in commerce. I'm not engaged in commerce. This doesn't give them the authority to pull me over because they see that. Where do you see that I'm engaged in commerce? What gave you that suspicion that I'm engaged in commerce? You have the right to travel freely unencumbered. And that's all in the law. And we look at the law book.
So could this be part of why Louisiana and other states are saying that you can only use certain kind of license plates too as well?
That's their way. A lot of it is. That's their way to trap you, because that man was in Houston, in Texas. That's where Harris County
Yeah.
at.
Right.
And he was
Yeah,
in
Houston.
Texas. Yep.
Mhm.
It's their way of trapping you, because they know I hate this saying, but everybody said, put it in a book, a nigga won't read it.
Yeah. And
I
that man had a
hate
whole
that.
book. That man had a whole book of stuff. He had his stuff together. You heard me?
Mm-hmm. And they don't like when you know. They don't like when you know. And half the highway patrol and the police, they don't know the laws. They don't teach them the law. They don't teach them the law.
Some of them don't. Some of them don't
And
be
they
knowing the
don't.
law. You're right.
They don't. I'm gonna tell you, I
A
know
lot
they
of them
don't
don't
be
be knowing the
knowing.
law.
I know for a fact they don't be knowing all the law. My sister-in-law and my sister, they both is certified highway patrol. They took the class, they certified the whole 9 yards. Neither one of them worked for the highway patrol, but they certified to be a highway patrol. Both of them, they took the class together at the same time. And I know they don't know. I know my sister don't. Now my sister-in-law might know a few laws, cause she do a lot of the when you get certified to be a highway patrol, you basically certified to be a police. And my sister-in-law do a lot of school police work.
Oh, okay.
And they don't teach them the law.
And even though they give us a handbook to read, the law handbook, they don't be having nothing enough for us to read no damn way. Just how to drive a book, or just how to get your driving license. But I wanted this is why also they in Texas it's like driving license is not important now to get cars and insurance and things like that. Do they got anything to do with it too? They gonna do with it?
See, the United States is a capitalistic society. And any way them white folks can make money, they is. That's the reason why they charge you for insurance. They charge you to get your driver's license. They charge you to renew your driver's license. They charge you for everything because they're capitalistic. Any way they can make money.
Yeah.
That's why you can get a ticket for running a red light. You can get a ticket for running a stop sign. To make money. And those are not really laws. Those are codes.
Codes. Okay.
Codes. They not laws. The other video told you that they really not laws. They codes.
Ain't that something? Boy, I tell you what, man. Say, you know how many people would not have tickets if they knew this? How they fight this. There'll be a lot of people when they have bad driving license. A lot of people.
Yep.
Sometimes you get those police just pull you over. You do get those police just pull you over just a little bit over the speed limit, or just think you being suspicious. You have police that do that. They just mess with you. You got those kind of people.
And I'm gonna tell you one of the cheapest tickets in the state of Texas to pay, and you'll understand why. No driver license. That's the cheapest ticket you can get in the state of Texas, cause you're not required to have none. If you
Yeah,
ain't doing commerce, okay. When I say like commerce, it's like when I drive my car, I really don't. I like that man said I ain't gotta have no driver license on it. But when I drive my work truck, cause I'm out working and making money, cutting grass, I have to have a license plate, cause I'm doing commerce. I'm making money.
right. Okay. Wow. TT said, yeah, right. It's basically traffic codes of conduct. Yeah, TT, it is.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
But I told my husband a long time ago. I said that internet, they trying so hard to keep that internet away from us. That internet gonna fuck them up, and it's so doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get too educated. We get too
Yep.
well educated online. We get too
Yep.
well educated. Yeah, and the ones who don't have internet service in their area, of the rural routes and stuff. I know. I just imagine how they getting over on them kind of people down off in them woods off there with them internet
Oh, they ain't
service.
gonna be able to get over on them too much, cause now they got Biden signed the plan where they making sure that the rural areas get internet.
Come on now, Biden.
That's the only thing he did. What for damn, if you ask me.
Yeah, ain't that something? Yeah, I'm sure that's good. They can get internet service. They can be on top of what's going on within the world, because it's important to have an internet, that Facebook and all that. You know what I'm saying? And those, you'd be surprised who ain't really got internet. But like you said, Biden made where they can get it now. That's a good thing. You hear me?
That's the only
I'm
good thing
glad.
I think he did.
It's the only good thing you did, girl.
He made it. You know how Obama did the people on the welfare and stuff, gave them free phones and stuff, so everybody could have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they doing the internet now for the people in the rural areas.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Oh, holy fucking shit, guys.
Did everybody see what went through? Just what went through there? I seen what went through there. Did everybody see what went through there? I seen it. And people, and let me just play again in case somebody didn't catch it.
Oh, holy fucking shit, guys.
So
I saw it.
at this mall, this is what everybody been talking about at this mall. They was running from it. So is it really true? I've been seeing a lot about this everywhere.
I finally seen the video. Cause I had heard everybody talking about it, but I had never seen. And finally, somebody showed the video, and one of the people that was there was talking about it. So I'm kind of baffled because I really don't know. And all the sheriffs, it's 4 sheriffs in Florida telling the people to arm themselves. Mm-hmm. But this. 4 of them. A black sheriff made a video, and that sheriff that always getting on there in Florida talk about all that stuff that go down in Florida. That white man, he make a lot of videos.
Yeah.
He was one of them too, and it was a black sheriff down there said it. It says about 4 of them down there telling people to arm themselves.
So what is that?
They they say they don't know.
Because everybody's been talking about how they seen at the mall, and people didn't believe them. People making fun that they were crazy and stuff. And I'm believing it now. I'm beginning to believe it.
It really was a shift in the atmosphere.
Ain't there some strange stuff going on?
This what I want to talk about. Ku Klux Klan's on wheel and Sleepy Joe Biden. about to stir up a civil war.
Girl, girl, Biden ain't backing down. Oh, Hot Will, he ain't backing down either, baby. He said he ain't gonna take them migrants up in Texas. He ain't having it. He ain't, and that's why I don't mess with Texas, baby. You hear me? And I agree with him. I agree 100%.
I don't know if I sent you that video or not, but I seen one of the men in the he was in military fatigues. I don't know if he's National Guard or what. I think it was. But he was reading the statutes, and the states have a right to have a militia. That's the citizens' arm to protect the state. Every state have that. And the militias was formed before the Constitution, before even the United States. At the end of what he was reading, I think he was somewhere, I think he might have been, the look of it, he might have been in Congress testifying. And the militia, like he said, was it not a militia that fought the British soldiers to form the United States of America?
Yeah.
So, and the National Guard, actually in each state, a lot of people don't know this. In the National Guard in each state actually have more power than if he sent the Army or the Marines or whatever down here. Because it was enacted that the states have a right to have a militia to protect themselves before the United States of America was even formed.
Dang. Well, some of that I knew, and some of that what you said I did not know. Well, what do you think? Hot Wheels gonna be the winner of the whole deal, or you think Biden gonna overcome it?
I believe. I don't know. Biden gonna hold out. Cause see, the reason why he letting all them immigrants over here is they know that they done got they swing vote, which always been the black vote, to put the Democrats over top. They know that they losing that slowly but surely, actually faster than they think. So they trying to get out and make them, I say a scarecrow voting block. But half of them people come over here don't vote Democrat, they vote Republican.
Right. But they just don't know what they vote for. But see, the Democrats looking real weak though. They've been weak lately. The Democrats has been really, really weak lately.
Yeah, cause they main voting block, which is melanated people, waking up. They see they lying. Everything he got up there and lied about, he was gonna do a George Foreman Reform Act. Then he get up there and say, "Well, I ain't got time to do that. I'll just let Congress handle that." You sit right there. You signed one of our biggest issues is reparations. You ain't got no money for us, but you gave the Asian Island, Pacific America, whatever they call them. You gave them money. You gave them reparations just cause. They said the C-19 was coming from China, and they lied, talk about they was being attacked. Wasn't nobody attacking them but white people. They showed that. Right. But you gave them money. You gave them money. You sending all this money to Ukraine. Yeah. Y'all set it up there hollering by. Y'all got more money going to Ukraine. And they done showed the videos of the president of Ukraine done bought him a yacht. Okay, y'all over there getting bummed. Y'all city is going to rumbles. What is you doing going by a yacht? You supposed to be using that money to help fight back or build the city, the country back up. You ain't doing neither one. And then you had the nerve to come over here and talk shit because you wasn't getting the money fast enough.
You're right. What he gonna do? Y'all sell his way out. He gonna sell his way out. He gonna sell his way out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna sell his way out. He gonna sell his way out. Ain't that some man? He gonna run off and leave his team like they did over there in Haiti. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna run off. Sure is.
I seen the video where they were showing the background of the president of Ukraine, and they said he was a nightclub dancer before he became president.
What?
Yeah, something like the Chippendales.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can be a president then, don't it?
Yep.
We see that when Donald Trump came president out of nowhere, won the election out of nowhere. You know.
Yep. But I think I told y'all one time before. Tupac prophesied that. He said, "What if?" He said, "What if?" I got the video. I know I saved it. I just got to find it. He said, "What if Donald Trump became president?" And that was back in 94, I think, 94, 95. Might have been 93, somewhere along there. And what, 30 years later, he became president?
So did. Isn't that strange? That's crazy, ain't it? That's strange, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
So
Tupac
did.
seen things that we didn't see. His eyes saw things that we know. His eyes, he saw things different than what we saw. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. His eyes
Yep.
seen things really different with his friends saw. What the words that he would use or the words he would say. You know what I'm saying? His eyes saw totally different than what everybody else's eyes saw. You know, and that's beautiful, really. Yeah. Let's see here. Hold on.
This video is one of them ones. You know anybody in the court system fighting a case, getting out of jail, going to jail? This is how you take care of it right here. Save this video. Share this with someone you love, care, and respect. And this is for educational purposes only. This video is gonna hit different, so make sure you save it. When we discharge the bond, run that video. Comment below.
You don't have to go to court. I don't care what your criminal, or what kind of a crime you committed. I don't care how big it is. You don't have to go to court.
You don't? What do you have?
No.
What if you
You have to you have to fill out a particular kind of form, send it to the Secretary of State, and say to the Secretary of State, I wish to settle out of court. You can settle anything out of court.
You can.
Of course. If Ford Motor Company is suing General Motors, they can settle out of court. So you won't know what they did to settle the thing because it's out of court.
Out of the water.
It's out of the water, right?
Right.
So you can settle any criminal complaint out of court. You just go through the Secretary of State and say that you want to settle this out of court. So you're going to a court. The whole idea of a court is like I said, basketball court. It's a game. This team stands up and throws the ball back in the other guy's court. And that team of lawyers throws the ball back in this guy's court. And the judges comes out, he's a referee because he's wearing a black robe. Black robes represent the planet Saturn, the lord of money and banking and law. Saturn was the god of banking and law. And his priest of Saturn always wore black robes. That's why the Catholic Church wears a black robe. That's why the rabbis wear black robes. When you graduate from high school, you wear a black robe. The whole idea of the Saturnian is called Saturn. The god Saturn was Lord of the Rings. So women were told to listen to their god, so they would wear an earring, because Saturn is the Lord of the ring. And men were to get married before their god, so they wear a wedding ring. You need to understand there is a world of occultism, manipulation, exploitation of the human race with words and terms and symbols that you don't even know is happening right in front of you. So you've got a court. The whole idea in a court is a game to put the ball back in the other guy's court. And the judge is going to rule from the bench. The word bench is a Latin word for a bank. So he's ruling for the bank. Why? Because somebody's going to have to pay their debt to society. Somebody's going to pay. When the day is over, somebody's going to lose and they're going to pay. And the judge doesn't care because he's getting paid anyway, so he doesn't care. He's a referee. That's why he wears a black robe. And when the judge walks out, everyone rises. Why? The same reason when a Catholic priest walks out, everyone rises. Because the Catholic Church operates under the same maritime admiralty law as a court in America. That's why in Catholic churches you always see 3 steps going to the altar. Those are the first 3 steps of the first degrees of Freemasonry. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd degree. Once you're on the 3rd, you get in the 3rd degree. Now you're going before the judge. It's the 3 degrees of Masonry. So then now you bring in the occult world of Freemasonry, all those secret societies, the Knights Templars, the World Bankers, the religious orders. All of this stuff is connected thousands of years ago that you don't know anything about. And once you start seeing how in court the judge rules from the bench, which a bench is a Latin word for a bank. And where do you find banks if they're on both sides of a river? They're called river banks. What does a river bank do if it doesn't direct the flow of the currency? Because your money is called currency. Because it's the cash flow, the liquid assets, the juice. And either you got it or you don't. Money goes through your hands like water. No, money is water. Maritime Admiralty.
There you go that Blake Law Dictionary again. Yeah, there you go again. Let me tell you something. That's a powerful book, y'all. That Black Law Dictionary is a powerful dictionary book. Very powerful. It's powerful. So those 3 steps we've been going up toward the church, on church, and those 3 steps those 3 steps mean something. You got a meaning to them 3 steps.
Mm-hmm.
What? Now, TT, not the Chippendales. You perp, y'all crazy. You nigga, y'all crazy. Dang, now how crazy is that? I would never thought they said, and you ain't got to go to court. If you ain't got to go to court, okay, Toya, have a good night. But you ain't got to go to court. You don't have to go to court.
I told my husband that internet gonna fuck them up. And it's so doing it. It's too much information out there, and they can't take it. That's the reason. That's the reason why you got people making videos about if you say the wrong thing, if you even if you cuss and stuff like that, that T-Mobile can find you. Well,
Yeah.
how you gonna find me when I got freedom of speech? Find me, and I'm gonna sue you because I got freedom of speech. When where's the law that took away my freedom of speech?
Right.
Because I can cuss all I want to. I'm grown.
Right.
I live half a century plus. So you gonna tell me I can't say what I want to say?
They already try to keep us quiet. They don't want to say nothing already. You better not say too much on the phone because, like I said, T-Mobile already just go ahead and they ready. Hey, Pretty Black. We doing good. How you doing? They already saying that you can't say certain stuff on the phone no more. You got to get a fine shit.
And when they start getting all these lawsuits, I bet they change that. I read where Biden had them do that. Somebody put the thing on X where he had them do that. They had the secret meeting, and when they come up out the meeting, he had Zuckerberg and the people that own Google and the people that own the telephone companies and all them to agree that if you say something that they said misinformation, well, how you gonna tell me? Who are you to say it's misinformation? If it can be found out there, if people putting stuff out there that you can literally go and find, because everybody got a website and the government got plenty of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if I say something on here that I read that came from the Library of Congress or some government website .gov, you gonna tell me that's misinformation? Well, that means the government got misinformation. Then that's where I got it from.
Isn't that something?
See, they so used to melanated people just sitting back and go along with everything that they put out there. Just go right along with it. This for your best interest. Just go right along with it. And all the time, we get stabbed in the back while they smiling in our face.
Right.
And the Democratic Party got it bad. It's their policy, really. It's their policy to just agree and listen to what they have to say and don't promise them nothing. That's the very reason why Hillary Clinton did not win the election, because that's when it all came out. Roland Martin with his little fat ass sliding the questions to Donna Brazile and Donna Brazile was sliding them to Hillary Clinton. And all of them, Donna Brazile at the time was the head of the DNC, the Democratic National Committee. And and that's what come out of the well, Don Brazile gave him to Roland Moore, and he gave him to Hillary Clinton. The question, and it all come out. The whistleblower went and told it all, and that's it, and put the this before I got on X, but they said it was Twitter then. They said they put it on Twitter. The note that was passed, and the Democrat thing was listen to what the black people had to say, and don't promise them nothing.
And that's something. And I used to think that Roland Martin was a sellout.
He is a sellout.
Okay, I was right then. I used to think that I'm like, I'd be like, he a sellout. Cause I be hearing how he talking, what he be saying. I'm like, he was like, he a sellout. So he is a sellout. Okay, so I was right then.
Yeah, he a sellout. Yeah, he a sellout. And then I was watching. I watched a couple of his shows because he tickled me. He funny to me. I like to laugh at him because he dumb. He dumb. And then he was talking about where he grew up at in Clinton Park in Houston. And I know exactly where he grew up at. My auntie that I used to this is God untrue. My grandma's sister used to live about 4 blocks from Clinton Park. My mama went to school in Clinton Park. And what you talk about where you grew up, then come to find out you was born in November 1968, you lying exactly about what you talk about. Because it was some nice houses and stuff over there, but it was a whole bunch of chains over there. I used to go stay with my grandma's sister every summer till I was 12 years old. And I was born May of 1968. Roland Moore was born November 1968. And you lying about what you said. You grew up in that this and that. The same Clinton Park you walk down the street, I walk down the street in the summertime.
And Roland just 50-something years old. He like an old man. He look like he older than 50-something. Like he be in 60s to me.
Yeah. His birthday, somebody was talking about his ass and put his age and stuff up there, and that's how I found out when his birthday was.
That's something.
Let me tell you another bootlick that make me mad. I get mad as hell because it make the people a lot of the people that I listen to on YouTube, they clump us in that age range. I mean, clump us in that category with them butter biscuits because there's a whole bunch of my age. Yes, it's just a minute that is butter biscuits. And Van Jones is another one.
Who?
Van Jones, the black man that Jeff Badass that he think he is, gave that $100,000 to. Was it $100,000? No, $10 million. The black he used to be on CNN. He wore glasses. He got a bald head.
Oh, I don't know him.
Named Van Jones. He stood up there and cried when he cried. Roland Martin cried when Biden won the presidency. Both of them crying. What the hell is wrong with y'all? It made me mad because I know, and both of them was born in 1968, the same year I was born. And I ain't never been no bootlick. I ain't never been scared of them white folks. I ain't never been scared to speak up for what is right, and what is right is right. And it makes me mad because a lot of my people say the 55 and old bunch. Well, I'm in the 55 and old bunch, and I ain't damn them motherfucking white folks and them Democrats.
He said, damn, the hell with them, the hell with them people.
Yeah, and the reason why I feel the way I feel, and I tell people, because I come May the 13th, I will be 56 years old. And I done watched the bullshit we done went through in the last 50 years.
Yeah, we went through a lot.
I lived it. Right. And anybody in our age frame, they ought to look twice. They ought to be having their head on the swivel. Wait a minute, something ain't right.
Right.
I done went to all black schools. I done went to black and white schools. I done went to majority white schools. And I know the difference.
Yeah. Golly, boy, I see you. Let's see here. Hold on.
Say it ain't so, TikTok. This is for educational purposes only. The truth about grocery store meat. I wonder what he's about to say. Share this with someone you love, care, and respect. Run that video, comment below.
We get a lot of questions sometimes, like when people buy our meat, they're like, well, I opened it up and it's not red. Why isn't it red? And the reason is because the only way to keep it red is they pump gases into the packaging that artificially create a red color. So the meat naturally is never that red. When you cut it and it's first exposed to oxygen momentarily, it will bloom, it's called. It'll redden up just a little bit, and then it'll instantly start to brown out unless you pump gases into the packaging for about 10 minutes and artificially create this like red pinkish color. So we get that question a lot. And it's like, they're like, your meat's not fresh because it's brown. It's like, well, actually, it's way fresher. Our meat is brown because 5 minutes later, it turns to that brown color, and then we flash freeze it. So you're like eating meat that's like metabolic, 5 minutes old, versus that red fresh meat in the grocery store might be a month old, and it's sat like that, but they're using artificial gases in that packaging to create a color that's completely unnatural.
So how would people know if is there anything on a package that someone...
Oh, no, they don't have to declare it. If your packaged meat looks bright red, then it is filled with artificial gases to create that. Meat doesn't look like that. But like no one knows that.
Looks bright red and juicy, but this piece of meat is not safe to eat. Believe it or not, it's been sitting out for 11 days. So how could it still look so fresh? It's because it's being packed and gassed in a special process that most people never heard about, using carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen, which keeps the meat looking fresh and bright red. We left 2 cuts of lamb out at room temperature. One was gas-packed, the other no gas. After a few days, the untreated meat turns a dark, unappealing color. But the gas-packed meat stays red, even after being left out for 8 days. The only visible sign of spoilage is the package puffing out and a bad odor when opened. We had the meat analyzed in a lab, and it's no surprise that both cuts are loaded with bacteria. The color of the meat doesn't necessarily indicate it's fresh.
I didn't know that, but now I know. So, I know y'all heard it. I heard it. We all heard it. So
You know what?
I'm gonna
You know what?
on my patio.
Yeah. I could believe that. Until about around, I say around about the last time I saw a butcher was maybe 2006 or 7. Cause most of them, we used to go to the grocery store, even the big name brand grocery store, they had people back there that was butchers cutting the meat up.
That's right. You're right. Yeah, most definitely did. Yeah. But I knew I knew about I called it dye, because I've seen meat turn dark like that, and then I've seen real too red. That meat just too red. That meat show this red. They put that dye. I was right about the dye, but I didn't know how long. I didn't even think in my mind how long did that dye last, though. It never crossed my mind. So meat do turn color, and they do something to make it red all over again. And I say they pump it with some dye. Good night, Liggin, baby. That's what I was saying. I've been saying that. I really have. That's what I always thought. So y'all, then when you go home and watch the meat, the dye come out too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, it sure do. It sure do.
The dye come out. You go home and watch that meat, and that dye come out, and they also let you know right then they put some color in that meat. Yeah, some color in that meat. What TT said? Us good people straight to what kind of sound? What kind of sound? Oh, toilet. Who in the hell is responsible? Yeah, TT. That's some bad meat. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
TT said be eating that crap, huh?
I asked my husband, about the cows and the beer, and I forgot, and he reminded me. He said, the cows eat the barley and the wheat and all that, and that's why he giving them beer, so he won't have to grow barley and wheat. He can give them beer because beer made out of barley. And I said, yeah, you sure right. You sure right. I had to think about it.
Yeah. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Who would thought that? But
Yeah,
see,
I
ain't too many black people don't too many black people know that though, right?
no, 'cause black people is we more into natural stuff. A lot of us done got sorry because that's the way they done made us. And run to the store and buy whatever they got in there just because we are that's the only thing we can afford and this and that. But you know, we was most of our parents and stuff, we grew up off stuff picked out the garden and cows slaughtered and stuff like that fresh.
Yeah. We did.
I,
Yeah, we
I
did.
Yeah, I remember when my grandpa used to kill the hog. He'd kill the hog and he'd get half and give his brother half.
Yeah. I remember that stuff too. I sure do. I remember that. We used to share their food. They kill a house. One get half, one get the other. So they did about the same way they did it. Mm-hmm. They was sharing their food. You know, and then, you know, back then, you know, people, millions back then, they was more into saving back then anyway. They bring it home, they cover goat at home, you know, get a goat, kill it, and bring it to the house, and the whole, you know what I'm saying? They can't go get no animal, bring it home and kill it.
Yeah, and then you know we might have to go back to some of the ways because I know like if he didn't plant no peas, he would plant cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions, and he would trade the cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions for the peas, the purple herb peas. If he grew some peas, he would trade the peas for whatever he didn't plant.
Yeah.
He would plant so much to trade and so much to keep, and that's how they did it.
Hold on.
Conference. What happened to the chief of police saying, we're going to find whoever was behind this and we're going to prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. And damn it, if I could find another law to prosecute them with, I'd do that too. All right? What happened to that kind of language? Because I guarantee you, you have that energy as it relates to, let's say, gang violence. You have that kind of energy when it relates to gang intimidation. But these are white supremacists. The KKK is a gang. A gang police department in Atlanta has decided to put their literature in black communities. And they have threatened physical harm against members of that community. A gang has done that. If Piru Blood did it, would you still say, well, we're going to review the information and just make sure, see if it's intimidating or not to the community around there? If the Crips did it, would you have that same, well, we're reviewing the information, we're going to get back to you about if it's intimidating or not? No, this will be a crisis. But for some reason, when it's a white supremacist gang of thugs doing this in a black community, you all of a sudden figure out how to massage your language. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. That's too many damn black people in Atlanta, too many black folks who run Atlanta for this to still be the reality of how you deal with white gangs. Adrian, am I off kilter here?
No, you say gangs though, I say domestic terrorists, but
yeah,
you know, one and the same, that's what they're trying to do is terrorize these communities. And it is extremely disappointing, but not surprising in terms of law enforcement's response. But then again, you know, it just reminds me that some of those who work forces are the same that burn crosses. And so it makes me wonder if they're not gonna push as hard because then they just have to do a lot more internal looking in terms of assessing who brought this out. And it's incredibly disappointing, but this is the reality we often face.
A gang, they call them a gang. They call them a gang now.
You want my take on that?
Yeah.
But you got a melanated woman trying to prosecute a melanated man in Atlanta, Georgia, over some lyrics in a song. But then you got the KKK people going over there and threatening black people, but you ain't got nothing to say about that. That math ain't mathing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw a video. It was funny. They were showing. They played Young Thug song, Lifestyle, in the courtroom, and everybody in the courtroom was trying to keep from jamming to it. Even the white people. Even the white people.
So they still trying to use his words against him. Still, I thought they weren't going to use his words. I mean, his songs against him.
Yeah, they're trying to use them against him. That's the whole case. And that was one song I like, and I got tickled one time. Me and my cousin went to a little hole in the wall, and there was a lot of older people in there. And when that song come on the jukebox, everybody in there was jamming. The old folks too. They were jamming the hell out that song.
A popular song.
Yep. Because a lot of people can relate to what, a lot of people did take a lot to live their lifestyle. And the the person next to you might not know what it took for you to live that lifestyle.
This is
good or bad?
This is like some high paid.
Huh?
TT, I read TT comment. She said, that's because they some high paid puppets.
Yep, that's exactly what they is. They get them little position, they think they better than anybody else, and then they forget where they come from, or they forget what color their skin is, and other people the same color skin they is ain't shit.
Yeah. Gotta be more careful, I'm telling you. We out here in the world, just out here. We just out here. They do what they want to do. Hold on.
Ever hear the toothpaste theory?
Toothpaste?
Yeah. So you know how the toothpaste at the bottom of that shit, there's always like a block of color, white, but on the thing there's like a little square.
Yeah. What is that?
You either get a black square, a red square, a blue square. You know what those mean?
No.
They're all the same toothpaste brand. They're all the same type of toothpaste.
Oh shit.
But theory goes that the elites or the people that know the code stay away from certain colors of the toothpaste.
Whoa.
So it's like if you know, you know.
Yeah.
The code is if you have the green on your toothpaste, it means it's all natural. If you have the blue, it says it has natural plus medicine.
Okay.
If it has red, it's natural with chemical. And if it has black, it's all chemical. You gotta look at that shit like, oh fuck.
No, usually they're all black. I don't think I've ever brushed a thing without the black.
I didn't know that.
I always wondered what them little squares was on the back of the toothpaste. It's always on the back right at the tip at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I always wondered what that was. But my grandma always told us to brush our teeth in baking soda.
Yeah, we did that when we were young. Yeah, sure. But, what else been going on, pal?
And President Biden losing in the polls, the black people. They keep on saying he still got 60-some% approval rate in the black community, 50 and up. And I want to know who these people is. Because something's wrong with them if they really can't look around and see what's going on. But it's a whole lot of people that's 50 and up saying, these immigrants that's getting under a lot of people's skin.
Yeah, it is. They don't like it. They ain't liking it.
They even got I saw a video where they even got the homeless black people up there mad in Chicago, mad at Brandon Johnson because he making sure the immigrants have somewhere to sleep in the cold, but ain't trying to help them do nothing.
Yeah.
So they go to the shelters and stuff, they get turned around. They the first ones to get turned around.
Yeah.
And they citizens. And some of them, they been here all their life. I ain't gonna say some of them. They been here all life. Some of them may have had jobs and paid taxes at one point. You never know why a person homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And how you just go? I live in this country. I'm native of this country. And you ain't gonna give me nowhere to sleep, but you'll get this person that ain't even from here, ain't worked one day in this country. You'll give them somewhere to sleep. The people in California even talking crazy about them getting cars and stuff.
What cars?
Yeah, they giving them cars, all kind of stuff. Cars. Some of them get 3 months worth of live. If it's a whole family, they get 6 months somewhere to live and stuff like that. But you know, if they're a single person, they get 3 months and then they get kicked out the shelter and have to go back. And then in New York, they say they were fighting in the shelter, killing each other and they giving them luxury hotels in New York. They say they tearing up the hotel, tearing the TVs and stuff up, and they say they living in luxury hotels.
They got it made. Yeah, they got that made. They got that down paid. Then dang.
And yeah, and you got people telling it, like that video that's going viral where that immigrant telling that woman no money for you, you lazy. They tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then they feel like they can come over here and talk to us like that. I said to myself, he got the right one, because it had it been me, they would have been probably locking me up, because me and him would have been like, motherfucker, you goddamn me lazy. Take your ass home. Why you over here living off my tax dollars?
Yeah. Cause Biden let them come over here. They send that American money back home. They send that money back over to Mexico.
Yeah. And they said, I seen one news report where Biden flew over there to Venezuela. That's why everybody keep hollering Venezuelans, but they ain't all Venezuelans. He went over there to Venezuela and made a deal with the president over there to send 40,000 people over here, and they was flying them over here.
Yeah, I seen that.
And then you ain't vetting these people. You don't know. And then people like it's just like they said, and it ain't nothing but history repeating itself. The king open his jails and everything, and send all them quote unquote founding fathers over here, and that's what them people doing. They letting all their people out of their jails, and all the people on the poor people on the street that they don't want to take care of. Going over there, America got some free money for you. Here, we got a plane ticket for you. Here, this how we gonna give you.
Yeah.
And we ain't getting you that. America paying for it.
And they was crying about ain't no money. Ain't no money. The church is talking about ain't no money.
I seen this too. I don't know how true it is, but they said by March the 1st, EBT ain't gonna be no EBT no more.
What's gonna be?
They taking all that. They canceling it all. What? I don't know how true that is, but it's part. I have been hearing that lately, but they said that they was gonna do it by March the 1st.
Well, how people gonna eat then?
They don't give a lovely. If they gave a damn about people eating, they wouldn't be letting all these immigrants over here.
This why a lot of people been saying they been getting cut off.
Yeah, and on top of that, they don't care. Otherwise, we would be eating real food. I get so mad at my granddaughters. They both work at McDonald's and they eat that food like it ain't nothing. And I be telling them, y'all gonna get enough of eating that fake meat.
Yeah, processed meat.
My kids talk about it right now. They say I'm crazy. My oldest 3 kids talk about it right now. When I got fired from McDonald's, I really walked out. I didn't get fired. They just wrote it up. I got fired. I walked out. I cussed the manager out and walked out. I would not go to. I did not spend my money in McDonald's. Not a McDonald's in Texarkana one bit. And my kid, Mama, we can't go. I'm not spending my money up in there. Fuck them motherfuckers. I don't work there no more. It ain't paying me, and I ain't got no business spending my money up in there. My kids used to get mad at me.
Yeah.
But that's how I am. You ask me one time, you don't tell ass.
Yeah. I never ate that much at McDonald's. No, even though I worked there, I didn't eat that much at McDonald's either. I still don't.
I did at that time when I worked there. The only real meat was the quarter pounder meat, and I would cook my own hamburgers. And I knew the quarter pounder meat was the only meat that was real, cause it was the only meat that was basically still red. That hamburger meat, it wasn't red. It wasn't red when you took it out the freezer. It was white.
It was white. Damn.
It was white. I'm telling you.
Being white, what that meant?
It wasn't right. And then I was working at McDonald's when they put the microwaves in there. And I said, I damn sure ain't eating that shit. You better, I'm cooking it on the grill. Now you gonna heat it up on the grill and then put it in the microwave and nuke it. I was there when they put the microwaves on Richmond Road in Texarkana. I was standing right there.
That's crazy. Dang. What did he say? Let me see. TT said, exactly. She said, yeah. She said, TT said, yeah. Bacon selling peroxide. TT said, bacon selling peroxide. Yeah, I used to be bacon selling peroxide when I was a little girl. We used to burst out taking little girl bacon selling peroxide. We did that all the time.
Especially when I got
that video floating around of the original version of the Bible from 1775. Please ignore my eye, my allergies. I will most definitely tag the original creator in the description. But what struck me the most interesting about the original Bible is that it has 13 months, not 12. You know, they're always trying to throw off our energies, so that makes a lot of sense. According to the Bible from 1775, April 1st is actually the date Jesus was born, which that also makes a lot of sense. Everything in the spring, it grows. Why would the beginning of the year be in January? Like, logically thinking, why would that be right? It's not. We've just been so indoctrinated into believing all these things that we can't think logically for ourselves. It's almost so easy that how could we miss that? And the entire world celebrates Jesus' birthday on December 25th. Instead, Jesus' birthday is labeled April Fool's Day. Ironically, just another thing to add to the list of bullshit. 13 astrology signs and 28 days in a women's cycle. I could go on. We've been lied to our entire lives. There's tons of proof of it, and I'm so glad we're all waking up.
$13 months, huh?
I told you I questioned them when I was little. I mean, well, not when I was younger, because I'm like, okay. They said Joseph and Mary was going to pay their taxes, and we do our taxes January to April. And if they was going to pay their taxes and the unmelanated people, they don't know nothing. They copy everything they know. So how was Jesus born in December if they was going to pay their taxes? And we pay our taxes, and it didn't make sense to me.
I knew that. I knew he was born somewhere. I thought like July, June or July. So it's April. He born April then. Okay, I thought it was June or July.
But have you ever thought about this? It's a holiday in every month, so they can make money. Some months got 2 holidays. Every month got a holiday. January, New Year. February, Valentine's Day. March, St. Patrick's Day. April, Easter. May, Mother's Day. June, Father's Day. July, 4th of July. August, everybody go back to school so they can spend money that way. September, Labor Day. October, Halloween. November, Thanksgiving. December, Christmas. Oh, now June, my bad. I left out Juneteenth in June. We already celebrated that. They didn't need to give us no holiday for that.
Yeah.
Every month got a holiday so they can make money. And their biggest holiday is Halloween. No, the biggest holidays they got is Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, and Mother's Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause they say they make more money Mother's Day than they do Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm fine. Let me see what else we got here. Like, quick, let's see. Hey, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, I need to know where the hell this is. Who eating this? There's a market for, human chuck burgers. Hey. What's going on? Somebody talk to me. What were you doing? What happened? Why isn't anybody talk to me? We need to get this together. Human. We don't need to be doing this. Why? What happened to the cows? Turkeys, chickens, the fish, deer. There's a whole lot of stuff you can use to make a damn burger. You ain't got to do this. You definitely no. No, he supposed to be the last resort. We not even supposed to be a resort. I can eat any kind of burger before I eat a human burger. Chuck burgers? What the hell Chucky do to you? There you go, that Chuck. You just gonna eat Chuck? You just gonna eat it? Chuck, you were just talking to Chuck. You go to church with Chuck. You understand what I'm saying? He Chuck on the deacon board. Well, he was.
That's why all them people coming up missing.
They making human burgers, girl, making human meat.
That's why they coming up missing.
Girl, you crazy, girl.
You know they said when you do the real history of what they call the first Thanksgiving, the reason why the Indians went to help them because they were starving to get to death and had started eating each other.
No.
Ain't no soil in England like over here. It's too cold and rainy. Yeah. They didn't know how to plant nothing. They didn't know how to hunt for nothing. Then they put everything on TV like they was the mastermind of everything.
Dang. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I ain't never seen no human meat, hamburger meat in the stove. I don't know what stove he was going to. Where he stay at the scene, something like that.
He took me when he said, "What Chuck do to you?" That took me.
Hold on.
A Negro boy in the South.
We say black now.
All right, black. All right. Is it not the same thing?
What? No, Negro. We are taught that all people are named after country. Chinese are named after China. Cubans are named after Cuba. Irish people are named after Ireland. Indonesians are named after Indonesia. Japanese are named after Japan. Australians are named after Australia. But there's no country named Negro.
I agree 100%.
You do?
And that's why they changed us. That's why they keep on changing us. They didn't want us to know our true identity. They didn't want us to find out the true story. That's the reason why they kept changing us. They kept changing us. We black. We was Negro, mulatto, colored, black, African American, black, and I know my grandma and my grandpa told me we ain't African. Where y'all get that from? I remember my grandpa didn't talk too much, but when he did talk, everybody listened. He was one of them. He didn't say much, but when he did, everybody listened. And he said that, where y'all get that African American from? We ain't African.
I know I ain't.
I ain't either.
I know African.
I was telling my kids, I said, look, my family was telling me who I was and didn't even realize they was telling me who I was by naming me Papoose.
I guess so.
Cause that's why I got the nickname Papoose. My uncle said I looked like a little Indian baby. I was a little Indian baby.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need.
A big Consumer Reports study found a high rate of contamination in pork chops and ground pork from a kind of bacteria that can send you to the emergency room. ABC's Dr. Richard Besser brings us the whole picture.
You don't know its name, but you may be one of the 100,000 Americans who get sick each year from a bacteria called Yersinia. And today's study explains why. Consumer Reports tested pork, the types you buy in the supermarket, including pork chops and ground pork. They found that nearly 70% of the samples they tested had the dangerous bacteria Yersinia on them. Ground pork turned out to be even more risky than pork chops.
This should be a wake-up call to the American public. What are we doing in terms of monitoring the safety of pork, and what can we do in the future?
This bacteria can hit hard. In a matter of days, you'll experience fever, cramps, bloody diarrhea that may last for weeks, especially common in children. Cooking the pork thoroughly does kill this bacteria, but be careful. It's easy to spread it to the surfaces of your kitchen, the plate, the cutting board, your hands, anything the raw pork touched. Take a look at this kitchen where we handled meat. All the dots? Germs.
I thought she was right here.
See her?
That's your foot moving.
I don't know. I'm getting. That's why I'm going to go vegetarian.
And all of this, like that video right there, that's why our ancestors didn't trust them folks. We really didn't want, a lot of people don't believe it, we really didn't want to be integrated. We just wanted to have the right to go in the white folks' store. The right to go to school with them. We really didn't want that. Because our ancestors didn't trust them. They didn't trust them. When the Indians helped the settlers, they taught them how to grow food, everything. And what they do in return? Gave them some blankets full of smallpox.
Like that sound. I didn't know that. I ain't never heard it until now.
Had that big old feast, and then in return you give them blankets full of smallpox instead of burning the blankets.
That's Hold on.
Okay, so you just say her name and then tell her what you want.
Say Al Green.
No, say her name.
What's her name?
Alexa.
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 Huh?
Alexa.
Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me what I want.
Yeah, what music?
Alexa, I want to hear Al Green.
Shuffling Al Green and similar artists on Amazon Music.
Oh my God! I did.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, that's my favorite too. I listen to every one of his every day. Nobody else.
I like that. I like that. The little lady said, Alexa. You see how she was just smiling, Pap? That was a tickle to her, girl. That was so cute to her, girl. I like that. She just smiled like she was excited about old Alexa.
I got mad at my Alexa. My husband was the one who wanted it, but it ain't been hooked up in 2-3 years. I got mad because she told me she couldn't play R. Kelly. I said, "Why the hell you can't?" Yeah, she told me she couldn't play R. Kelly.
I don't know why. I listen R. Kelly on my Alexa. I got that Google. Hey, the Google.
That was right about around the time, right after he got convicted. And I said, Alexa, play R. Kelly. I want to hear damn, I can't think of the name of the song. Ignition.
Yeah.
And she flat out told me she could not play R. Kelly. And I said, why the hell you can't? And my auntie just fell out laughing. Because I want to know why she couldn't play R. Kelly. I want to hear R. Kelly.
Dang.
And my Alexa ain't been hooked up since.
I'm just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
But you did say R. Kelly won his case when R. Kelly out of jail, didn't you?
I seen that video, but I ain't heard nobody else say nothing about it, so I don't know if that was an old video or what.
You still locked up?
It might be. Because I was trying to see if it was an old video or what, but I don't know. Because I ain't heard nobody else say nothing about it.
I saw it in that song. Well, I know he tried. I know they had sell his mansion. I know that much. They had sell it. I saw that.
And somebody had his assistant or whoever it was had put some money on his book, and they took the money and paid his child support.
Shut up.
Yep, it was $27,000.
Man, they put nothing on his books at all. Nothing. I
don't know. He might got some money on his book, but when she put that $27,000 on there, they took it and paid the child support.
Ain't that some crap?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of mess is that?
You know them unmelanated people don't care. Any way they can rob a nigga. Any way they can rob a nigga.
Hold on.
Yeah. It's to my angel soldiers in the sky. I miss you. I miss you. Long live. I miss you. Silence. I miss you. What you know about them late night dreams? No one to help you when you all alone. By you lonesome in the world, yeah, you all alone. Trying to survive in this big world. I swear these diamonds trying to get me, and they trying to tackle me, cause the demon's right behind me. My mama trying to pray over a demon. It's kinda crazy, this line of mine, it be floating everywhere. They told me stop it, I can't even write this shit no more. The shit I wrote, it ain't really felt. I gotta spit it like I did it when I was little. Look, Gavin looking over, told me get it real bigger. I went to therapy today, she told me that my mind is sane. I told her journal couldn't save me from my different ways. I'm all up in it, I'm in it, and then I'm mixing it. My mind to get the floating in there, I'm like, yeah, taking it. Can you help me? Can you help me? Nobody seemed to hear the tears that's felt when they felt me. What you know about cutting yourself?
Yeah, Erica getting down. She getting down, ain't she?
You know, that's a pretty young lady to me. She pretty to me.
Yeah, pretty. She's pretty. And she's real nice. Yeah. So I like her little songs. She need to go and get that little song jam and put that on the radio and stuff. It's radio ready to me.
Yep. Yeah, and still some of this other mess on there.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. So I'm gonna play this one video. I'm gonna get your thought on this video.
Bye, Grand. All right, hold on now, baby. Hold what you got. You got your long johns on under your dungarees? Yes, ma'am. You got your undershirt on? Yes, ma'am. And wear that scarf. Go get that scarf up out of there that I laid out for you to keep the cold off your chest. Yep. What's wrong with you? Why your face bald? Because it be making me hot. I don't want to hear none of that, okay? That's why you dang on just got over the pneumonias and the COVIDs now, because you know your mama ain't got no dang on insurance. Go on in there and get that scarf. All that dang on sneezing and snotting at the nose. And then want to come over here and get me sick. I ain't having it. And grab them gloves and them earmuffs off the bed too. I don't know what you thought when you walking up out of here with it. I put it out for a reason. And put that Vaseline on your lips. I don't want to see none with no cold whelps on your lips or none of that. And when you get done, then Rufus gonna carry on off to school. Running around here sick as all outdoors and then want to come over here.
Let me tell you so. What them grandmas at, Pam?
I got. When I saw that, I got tickled. Because I treat my grandkids the same way. And my grandma, I was 50 years old. My grandma wouldn't let me drive at night because I got one eye. You don't need to be going up that road in the dark. You can't see. Just wait till the daylight where you can see better. And made me, and told me to go to my cousin's house and stay all night and call to make sure I was there. And I'm 50 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I do my grandkids like that. And where your coat at? Why you ain't got no jacket? Where your socks at? Why you run around here with no socks on your feet with all that snot? Then you have me sick. I be doing the same thing. I got tickled like hell.
That's funny though, but we need more grandmas like that. We had a lot of grandmas. If we had more grandparents like that, I think the more the kids be, they be on the right path too. You know what I'm saying? I really do.
Mm-hmm. That's why I do my grandkids come over here snotty nose and coughing, and I got some medicine in there for you. Come on, I got some medicine for you.
Go ahead and get you sick and care of,
Yeah. They know when they come over here with the snotty nose and the coughing and everything. My little grandson, he won't even be 2 no more. He got sense enough to cover his mouth when he cough because he got tired of me telling him, stop coughing in my face.
You got tired of hearing that.
Yeah. He tickled me when I saw him do it.
That's funny. Stop coughing in your face. That's funny.
He was standing there. He thought about it. He was finna cough. He thought about it. He looked at me. Then he put his hand over his mouth.
Cause he already know what you gonna say, huh?
Yep.
That's crazy. Boy, that's crazy. But we could get off anything you want to say before we get up off here, girl. I know it's cold outside. I tell you that much, and it's raining too. It was raining real hard a while ago.
Yeah, it was raining. I think that's why my phone cut off.
Oh wow.
I just want to thank everybody for the condolences. I appreciate y'all. I'm handling it the best way I can. The best I know how. Y'all hear me talk about her a lot because she had a very big impact on my life.
I'm strong.
And you gotta go through to get through. Keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah. Like I said, just call me. I'll be ready to go roll at any time. I'm always ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had to tell you about that. My daughter's trying to throw a monkey wrench in that. I got mad today too. I was hot.
What?
Yeah. Yes, we got people down there that they can catch a ride with. Yes, we do got people. I got people in Texarkana they can catch a ride with. True enough. But I had already set that up. I already asked you, did you want to ride me? You don't need to be doing all that driving. You don't stop fucking telling me what I don't need to be doing. I'm the mama. I appreciate the concern. I appreciate the concern, but it might be what I want to do. You ever? They never stop to think about that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I was hot, boy. I was mad. I, so what? That's a whole lot of driving for you to be. So, and if it's what I want to do, it's what I want to do.
Yeah. Girl.
And my oldest daughter had already made plans for him and talked to my baby brother and talking about he's supposed to been talking to me about it. He called me about his taxes today and ain't said nothing about it because I didn't know nothing about it. I ain't know you done call him made plans for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna be in my house this weekend. It's a good old Friday. You know, I just watch catch me a movie.
I guess that's why I guess I'm gonna go in here and watch a movie with my husband. We ain't did in about a couple of weeks. We usually be in to watch some on Netflix.
Read the message tab on the screen.
Thank you, TT. Thank you very much.
All right, bro. Yeah. But ain't nothing going on down that way anyway, but yeah. But just let me know whichever one you want to do, just let me know. I'm ready.
I'm gonna let you know, and I ain't studying him. I'm gonna let you know. Unless my husband come with something different, is probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I ain't been down there in a while. I ain't missing nothing.
If my husband don't come and say nothing, or they daddy say, I got this, don't you worry about it, which ain't likely. It ain't likely at all. That'd probably be the only way I don't go.
Yeah.
I'm not studying.
I'm probably going live in the morning. If y'all look, check it out at about 5:30. I'm supposed to go live, play some little blues. Just trying to get my little watch hours in with Toya and everything in the morning. So if y'all be up, check it out.
I might be in here. I didn't go to bed till 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh Lord, girl.
I just for the last couple of weeks. I mean, since I got the news, I just ain't really been able to go to sleep.
Yeah, it'll be like that. Yeah, it'll be like that. A lot of sleepless nights. We're gonna have a whole bunch of sleeping nights.
I just ain't. It just like I be trying to go to sleep and I lay there and start thinking about something she done told me or something she said or something way she raised us. You know. Yeah, I just can't go to sleep.
It's nice, but you know what I'm saying? You gonna God gonna walk it through though.
I'll be all right. After the funeral, I'll be able to deal with it. Right now, I'm just going with the motions and trying to be strong, trying to be the person I am. Like ain't nothing wrong when all time it is something wrong.
Right. All right, yeah. Well, whichever way it goes, you ever need when you want to talk or whatever, you know, I'm always a couple of phone numbers away. Just call me up, girl. I'm here. You know,
I appreciate it, friend. I appreciate it.
Anytime of night, morning, just call me. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because we all went through it, and it's something we're gonna all have to go through anyway. So one way or another, it's gonna have to happen. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all get off here, y'all. But y'all coming in tomorrow about 5:30 in the morning, and I'll be back again on third. I'll be back again on Sunday or either Monday, 1 or 2, probably Monday. But y'all check out Cassandra. She do income tax at 1040. Tell me the rest of it.
1040 Winters tax consultant. I got the income. I got the taxes. You ready? We can do a virtual. Just
you broke up. Say it again.
It's 1040 Winters. I can do a virtual. You can send me all your information. You can go on the app and put your. You can go on the app and put your information in. I'm gonna have to send you the code to the app, so you can post it too. And you go there and everything is just like H&R Block and Jackson here. We do the same thing they do for probably a little cheaper price.
All right then. So she got to let her, just come on in. And she gave information and everything. I'm gonna get some more information from her, and I'm posting my community wall so that you have it. And once again, if you got any men's clothing, no matter what size clothing, please donate those clothing. Let me know. You can email me at VinoEntertainmentTV@gmail.com. I'm also on Facebook, as well as Instagram and TikTok and Zoom, and I'm on Twitter, X as well. So you can contact me either kind of way, and I'll pick those clothing up from you. And pretty soon I'm gonna be out in the community again, taking care of little business once it get kind of warm outside. Most definitely. But anyway, y'all know when we stay over here, when we get up out of here, how you gonna love somebody if you don't love yourself? Peace.
Peace.
Love you, Pep.